Hey, good morning, friend. Welcome back to the Higher Grounds podcast and today's morning minute meditation. The writer of the book of Hebrews has been argued about and debated, but nonetheless, the truths of the book of Hebrews still remain regardless of who the author might be. In chapter number 12, the Apostle Paul is dealing with a vast array of subjects. In this chapter, following, of course, chapter 11, which is the Hall of Fame of Faith, he starts talking about a man's relationship with God and a man's relationship with other people. It is in this chapter, in verse 15, where he deals with the subject of bitterness. He said, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. In other words, he said bitterness has the ability of defiling many other people. In that verse of Scripture, he starts it off by saying this. He said, looking diligently lest any man fail of the grace of God. In other words, I have the possibility and potential of failing when it comes to grace. Grace is one of the most priceless resources that we have as a believer. But I can, as a believer, fail of the grace of God by taking matters into my own hand. After having pastored for over 30 years and having counseled people through much of that time and taking counseling courses and learning about how people deal with things in spiritual warfare and in the human psychology, one of the things that I found out is men like to harbor their resentments. Women like to harbor their resentments and nurse their resentments as if it is their own child. And hence, one of the things that happens is it begins to grow and the root of bitterness takes place. When that happens, the grace of God, that would be the grease that takes them easily through the situation, now no longer is available, and that situation destroys their life. Hey, make sure that you do not fail of the grace of God. Think on these things and have a great day.